Hello and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV. Today marks the first actual debut of the special site for 6.4 coming late May 2023. We had a look at this before when it was just basically a few bullet points, but we have this beautiful logo up here. Thank you to the people that reached out to me, by the way, and gave me this background. I'm now using that as a wallpaper, which is awesome. Thank you so much for that. I didn't know you could even get like the backgrounds from the website, so very cool stuff. Now there's a new tagline for the storyline. It says, "In shadow looms the usurper's seat." Now, in shadow looms the usurper's seat. That could be taken in many, many different ways, and I'll let you deliberate on that. So we have sections to read through. Fantastic. So first of all, we have storyline quest stuff to do with the Dark Throne. With a gambit that would cost them their very lives, it says, the Archfiends Cagnazio and Rubicante succeeded in destroying the Void Gate hidden within the depths of Alzar's legacy, thus barring the path to the 13th. Yet, where there is a will, there is a way, and so the Warrior of Light and allies continue to search for a new means to reach the Void. There are 3 images on this. The first one then, our good old friend and pal next to Kryl in this looks like the old Charlian sort of like meeting room. Look at the size of that map in the background with the post-it notes on it. I don't remember seeing that, but I'll be excited if we get to see that in the game. Then of course we've got Zero. We've seen that picture before. This is something I've not seen before. Elephants on the moon. So obviously the effort for the refugees to have their own, place to live after the new calamity, let's call it, is going ahead apace. So it seems like the moon is going to be the place for some of these people to live, and it makes sense. It is hilarious to see these fellas on the moon, though, to be perfectly honest. Very excited to see what happens with that. There's so many different layers to this storyline that I can't predict anymore. I love it. New challenges. So Anabasios is the new Pandemonium wing. It says, the serene expanse of the ethereal sea is marred by the sudden appearance of Pandemonium, which has crossed eons to threaten the source of life itself. Its walls loom unmanned, but you know well what horrors once lay beyond them, and in the silence can hear a stirring. Ooh. So we saw 2 pictures of this that aren't on this page before with one of the bosses sneak peeked, but of course we have this new image as well. Yeah, who knows what it's going to be like. Hopefully the bosses are exciting and the Savage is fun. We've got 2 images in the write-up for the Aether font, which is a new MSQ-related dungeon added in 6.4. It says, north of the Charlian mainland, so I was right, by the way, lies the verdant Isle of Harm, a land long protected by the Forum as an academic asset due to its abundant wells of ether. Yet with plenty often comes peril, and what awaits will not so readily relinquish its claim to the island's lifeblood. So this is a place where the creatures presumably are being affected by the ether. So we've got this lovely serene picture we've seen before, but this is a new one. This is one of those polar bear creatures that seems to have been manipulated and changed by the course of ether. Also, look at this new dungeon gear. I presume this is the dungeon gear. This looks absolutely fantastic for the tank. This weapon's gorgeous. I like this chest piece. Yeah, look at the monk. Oh my goodness, those fists. You can actually see them. Some really nice gear, actually. I'm not sure about the healer one. Or caster one or whatever. Well, it'll be a recolor, won't it? I'm not sure. But the tank one, aiming looks alright. And the fisty boy looks great. Look at this arena as well with the bioluminescent sort of plants and things and the ancient sort of like Charlian stuff. So they were using this as a research base presumably as well, since it was such a font of ether. There's going to be all sorts of things and stuff that's been affected. The wildlife's probably been affected. Very excited to see what else lies on that island. And I was right about where it was located. I mean, could it really be located anywhere else? To the north, so it's slightly more cold, and of course we've got similar architecture. Very nice stuff. So we got a new Unreal in 6.4, which is Zervan. They say, the foe commander bids you regale him with another tale. And from the ashes of memory does Zervan, the demon, rise again. Steeling yourself for a fiery battle, you cast your mind to the cacophonous clash of good and evil, the war eternal. Oh man, I remember that. Skip Soar or disband, basically. Look at Zervan. Look at him. Fantastic specimen. We've got new systems. This is pretty much the end of the page now, for now, with additional duty support being mentioned. It says the duty support system has been expanded to include 5 dungeons from Stormblood. In Crimson Sunsets do heroes rise, and the Warrior of Light must join with Lys, Hien, Gosetsu, and their Scion allies to bring peace to Alamigo and Dorma once more. It says the duties newly added to the duty support system are follows. So we've got Siren Song Sea, Bardam's Metal, Doma Castle, Castrum Urbania, and Alamigo. So most of the just the MSQ stuff. Further updates will be progressively implemented in future patches. Very exciting stuff. I can't wait to see obviously the patch stuff for Stormblood. There's a lot of dungeons that they'll need to obviously tick the box of. That means like Gimlet Dark and stuff will be added eventually. Very exciting. Yeah, I like this image as well. Obviously, we got the entire gang here. Gosetsu is still one of my favorite characters, honestly, that's ever been in this game. It's going to be so much fun to just go in there with the duty support characters. I really like the duty support. It's really helpful. Really helpful. And of course, we've got the similar bullet points that we looked at last time. And if you want any of the media from this, you can click this button. Oh, wow. Oh, no, that's just the banner artwork without the sides. You can get the little phone thing, phone-sized one, and have a look at the art. I'm personally very, very excited for this dungeon now. I wasn't really considering the lore implications of this before now, but there's going to be all sorts of cool stuff. It also looks really visually appealing in here. Very nice. Not as dark and dreary, you know, as some of the Void-related stuff we've seen. So this is exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, let me know what you're most looking forward to. Also, if you want to check out this site yourself, be sure to click on the link in the description and have a look. There'll be lots of updates to this, and I'll be sure to do videos on them all the way up until the launch of the game's patch. And then, of course, we have coverage of everything, including the next live letter. Much love, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.